Hi, my name is Liam Govan, and today I'll be discussing how not to lose your chances in filmmaking and publishing a book. What we've got to realise about this is that the film industry and book publishing is hard to get into. You may think your work is good, but be careful, because people will just ask you for money, and they would even reject your book as well, and your movie. I just wish I never made any of those mistakes. Now here we go. Number 1, after you've written your book, always share it with your people you can trust, and eventually the professionals too. You'll even need to pay an editor to make your book shine, and then chances are it would get ready to be published. Number 2, you've really got to make sure that your book is finished at last after all that hard work, because if it isn't, it's probably going to get rejected by a publisher, and even if you make another draft, that draft will even get rejected. Number 3, you might want to rethink about putting your short film on YouTube first. That's because YouTube does not help you make connections or contacts with people. It will just be treated like a YouTube video than a short film. So the best way is to start off going to a film festival if you can afford it. Number 4, be careful what you say on Facebook groups. That's what I should have thought about before making the biggest mistake I've ever done that made me look like a dickhead. I was so afraid of people stealing my ideas, so I said to them, if you take my ideas, I'll sue you. And then they'll say, who is this dickhead? Fuck off. And I'll be like, don't talk to me like that. They'll be like, don't put up posts like that. I said, don't tell me to fuck off. And then people would eventually be saying to me, no one wants to work with you. As the time passed, I kept putting up posts just like that one. And even if I apologised, I would keep doing it anyway. What was I even thinking? Now everyone on that group is against me. The best thing to do is to work on the stories yourself instead of trying to get other people to do it for you. You've got to be aware that some people can be trolls just to ruin your life. Number 5, never talk about unnecessary film topics on a film networking group on Facebook. Only announce productions of a film you are making. Number 6, be willing to pay the budget, but if your indie film is unpaid, then just provide food for them. Of course that's going to cost money, but you don't want people to just work for nothing. Only make a pseudonym if you are writing a book. Don't come with a pseudonym straight away and post on YouTube or Facebook something like, hi, I'm Timothy Wall, also known as Sam Sammy, because people are eventually going to keep calling you the wrong name over and over again, and they'll never rest. I was going for the new pseudonym Stephen Will, but ever since I said that, people on Facebook and YouTube have been called being nothing but Stephen Will, and it really pissed me off. I talked about my pseudonym on a YouTube channel called Ideas Keep Coming, but people were treating that thing like a complete joke when I was just discussing my ideas. Number 8, copyright your works before you even get to share them. You can do that on a writer's guild. Number 9, and I think I said this earlier, always show your short film at a film festival first before you decide to put it on YouTube or anything. And make sure you put it around all other film festivals around your country or the world, however you want to do it. Number 10, don't always follow people's advice. There are trolls out there who are trying to ruin your life by giving you false information. Look out for professionals you can trust. And if someone doesn't agree with you, don't start an argument. Just go on with your life. Do whatever you want. Just say you don't want to talk about it anymore. Number 11, don't constantly send out ideas to companies, even the ABC or Screen Australia. They'll never want to hear back from you again for that. Just do work experience and even get a job just to earn money so you can make your own film. Number 12, the studios and publishers will say that your stuff needs more work, and the chances are they'll never want to hear from you again, not even with a better version of your story. if you got lucky and the producer wanted you to send out your top 5 ideas just for a Netflix initiative, look carefully at what the initiative is asking for before sending your ideas. One Netflix initiative was asking for a preschool animated show and another kids show. I should have thought about sending out better ideas to the producer, because when she asked for my ideas I said no, and ever since then she's been ignoring me every time I contacted her. Well, she hasn't been ignoring me, she's been saying I'm busy. I think that's just an excuse, don't you think? Number 14. Never backfire at studios or publishers just because you've had enough of them. You will definitely lose your chances. Number 15. Never pitch an idea unless you have a final draft finished. Other or no documents are useless. Studios will never do the ideas themselves. You have to be involved in it. And finally, do not constantly email studios, even if it's a conversation. And that's all from me now. I hope you can learn from my mistakes, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey.